Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Brit Barbie's Tea Party. Today I hope you have your drinks ready, spiked or not, because the tea is about to be served. So, you know the routine by now, we're just going to jump straight into things. I feel like it's been ages since I last did a podcast. I try to do a podcast once a week, and if I don't do a podcast, I'll upload a different video. So, the other day I uploaded a makeup video. If you've not seen that, go watch it. There's some awful photos of me in it from when I was younger. But first of all, I bet you guys are wondering, where's the pink hair? The pink hair didn't go with the outfit, so we have original Barbie today. But other than that, let's jump straight into the video. You've probably seen by the title, we're going to be talking about red flags. I have my list of them. I've got them on my phone, and we are just going to go through one by one. These are all red flags that I've experienced, so this is my list. So you might not agree with them, but this is my red flags for my men and my dating life. So, we are going to start off. Number 1. Biggest red flag to me is when a guy says his love language is physical touch. Right. Because what that means is you don't like little cuddles and holding hands. You want to fuck. And men will, I already know, the men are going to be like, no, I just want to cuddle and lay next to you in bed. Then why is your hand in my waistpants? Why are you trying to go second, third base when you just wanted to cuddle? So when a guy says to me, because guys often bring it up, because I don't really think I ask, what's your love language? Guys will go, oh, my love language is physical touch, just to let you know. So what that means in my head, from my experience, you are going to touch me all the time. You're not going to ask to touch me, because you think because it's your love language, you can go ahead and do it. And you're just going to throw yourself onto me. No, get away. Get away from me, because it's not your love language. You're just thinking with your wiener. That's all it is. I'm sorry, that's all it is. So, yeah, I don't accept physical touch as a love language, or if it is, it's a huge red flag to me, because one of the most attractive things a man can do is consent. Oh, Ruby, please, can I kiss you? Yeah. Automatically 10 times hotter. If you just throw yourself onto me because it's your love language, get away. Because rape. Oh, who said that? Am I wrong? Because you think it's your love language, you can touch me without asking? No. I don't even care if it's a hug, ask. You're not my boyfriend. Even if you are my boyfriend, ask. So yeah, huge red flag to me is when someone says their love language is physical touch. Because it's men saying that. And let's be honest, is it 18, 19-year-olds physical touch coming from a man, pure and innocent? No. I'm sorry, no, it's not. Anyway, that's number 1, and that's actually it grosses me out when a man says that, because the thought of a man touch. No, get away. Get away. I hate, number 1 thing I hate. If I go on a night out, 1, I'm going out for myself and with the girls. I'm not going out to get a guy, because I'm not meeting my future husband at a frat party, at a bar, no. No. So let's just, put that out there for the men that, oh my god, she's gone on a night out, or she's wore a tiny dress. It's not for you. It's for me. But, the thought, when guys come up and touch you, oh my, get away. My body, physically has a reaction at the thought. So no, physical, get away. Don't get me wrong, I love physical touch in a relationship. But because it's pure. Your physical touch, oh my god, Ruby, my love language is physical touch, can we cut? No, get away. Get away, get a life, get a job, make money, get away from me. Number 2. When a guy posts on his Snapchat main story as if it's his private, it makes me gag. Like, maybe these are icks. No, this isn't an ick. This is a red flag to me. I don't really get icks. I think icks are just something made up that you use to try, like, come up with reasons to not like the guy. Like, I don't think icks are real. It just means you don't like the guy. But, like, when they post on their, like, story as if it's their private, it's embarrassing. Like, I'm sorry. Like, for example, they'll be like, guys, I was just at a stoplight and this person came up next to me and revved their car and I had my green monster and da-da-da. Or Red Bull gives me wings, so I don't care. It's embarrassing. Stop posting on your main like it's your private. I really don't care what you do in your free time. I'm not your friend. I don't want to be on your private. Literally, get a hobby. I think this video is going to come across as me hating men. Yeah. Yeah. After my experiences, get away. But when I'm on Snapchat and there's a cute photo of someone or there's a selfie, and then I have to read someone's writing and it's no. Men, stop it. It's actually like, and I know it's not just me that thinks this because girls have also said it. Like, it genuinely makes me cringe. Like, no one cares. No one really cares what you do in your free time. Okay, this is a big one for me. And I'm going to have to explain this because I can already tell people are going to kick off. If my guy, because I'm talking about red flags, like, I'm getting to know you. These are what I look out for. This isn't just general. This is what I look out for. If I go on your Instagram account and I go on your tagged, because we're girls, we're stalking, we're looking, and I start seeing you're getting tagged in girls' bikini pics, and I'm not on about, like, solo bikini pics, because that's just weird. Like, if a girl's tagging someone in a solo bikini pic of them, that's just weird. But when I go on, and at least the top 3 recent ones it's like you in the background and there's just tons of girls in bikinis. So that's what you do in your free time. And people might be like, oh, she's insecure, da da da. No, that's not what I'm getting at. What I'm getting at is, us girls, when we post, we're not dumb. Like, we're not dumb. And if a girl posts as her main photo on, like, a dump of her and a guy, there's only 2 reasons she's done that. 1, she wants it to come across like she's with that guy. You don't make a main photo of you, because I'm talking about hot guys here, because, like, if I'm talking to you, you're hot. Like, I'm on about hot guys. And the thing is, hot guys hang out with hot girls. They do. Because guys aren't nice to girls they wouldn't want to fuck. Guys are not nice to a girl unless they get something from it. And I will stand on that bridge. So when I go on the story or on her photos, and you're the front page on her Instagram, what impression is that giving? Because it's given to me that you guys are a couple, she likes you, you like her, you guys spend a lot of time, no, it's gross. Because you have a problem if I go out with a guy on a night out, with a group of girls, one guy, but I'm going on your Instagram and you're getting tagged in tons of bikini pics. Because as I said, girls are not stupid. There's a reason she's picked that for the main photo, and there's a reason she's tagged you. She isn't doing it because she's your friend. Like, let's use our brain here. I once was speaking to a guy, and he went as a date to another girl's, formal, and the girl did a dump, and she made the photo of him and her when they were just friends, just platonic, as the main cover, but then the group of girls and her by herself is the second, third photo. No. You are not being seen solo with a girl in a bikini, your arm around her, if you're my guy. I'm sorry, no. Not doing it. And you can, oh my god, you're just insecure, oh my god, it doesn't, to me it does. Because I'm scrolling on Instagram and you're my guy, and I see you hugging a girl in a bikini, and you're tagged, and that's on her page. No, not doing it. Next one. When a guy doesn't have a sense of humour. Don't like me. Don't try speak to me if you are not funny. I have a dark sense of humour, I'll admit it. Like, I have a very special type of humour, and if you get it, you think I'm the funniest person in the world. But, like, if I make a joke and the guy gets mad at it, bro. Are we being for real? Like, you get mad at a joke. Like, you can joke about, oh my god, I was just, like, with this girl, and I go, like, or I send you a message and you're like, oh, that was meant for your other boyfriend, and I go, yeah, it was. And you're getting mad at that. Like, the number one thing I look for in a guy's humour. And you know how guys go, oh, why is an ugly dude always with a hot girl? Chances are they're really funny and they make us laugh, and our eyes are shut most of the time from laughing, so we don't even see how ugly he is. Like, let's start waking up. Get a sense of humour. Don't take everything to heart. Don't be a snowflake. It's clearly a joke. If I meant it, I wouldn't have probably said it to you. Let's be real. You think I'm going to snitch on myself? Next one. A guy who doesn't talk to me all day. This is more like, if you're texting me or getting to know me or in a relationship, I like to talk to you throughout the day. I'll message you like, oh, I just finished class, or oh, I'm going to get lunch with so-and-so. If you're one of those people, like, I'm on about, like, Snapchat here, and you only talk to someone when you actually have, like, an interesting conversation, or, like, I'll send you a pic and you leave me on open because you don't want to carry on the getaway. Like, I need attention all the time. If you can't snap me throughout the day, or, like, a little, like, oh, Ruby, like, I just filled my car up with fuel, it's just conversation. If you cannot carry a conversation, get away from me. Because, as we all know, I love to talk. Why do you think I have a podcast? And you're telling me you can't just snap me throughout the day because you don't see any point or the story has no value? No. Speak to me, be a gentleman, ask me how my day is going, don't just leave me on open. Number one pet peeve, when a guy leaves me on open but wants to get to know me. You think I'm going to double snap? You left me on open and you think I'm going to... No. No. Okay, next one. And this might be controversial. If a guy or his exes don't look like me. Hear me out. If you stood all my exes' situationships in a row, you would see I have a type. Chances are they're brunette, they're tall, they're like broad, they're muscular. Like, I have a type. But you're telling me the ex before me, 5'10", brunette, athletic build, and you're now wanting to date me? That then makes me think, one, I'm not your type, so you're not that attracted to me. So maybe this is an insecurity thing, but, like, it's a red flag to me. Like, these are my red flags. But, like, if a guy doesn't have a type, I think that's a huge red flag. Why do you not have a type? Are you that easy you're attracted to every other girl? I'm walking down the street and I have to worry if Jennifer down the block, who is 5 foot, ginger, glasses, no tits, is your type when you have me. Like, no, like, have a type. Like, I just don't understand why a guy wouldn't have a type. So that's a red flag to me as well. This one, if you don't like what I'm going to say, cover your ears, because it's not PG-13. Shock, it has to do with sex. Excuse my language here. When a guy's obsessed with anal, all the girls watching this are going to understand what I mean. Why are you begging me? Begging. Ruby, can we please, Ruby? I really want... Why are you so obsessed with the back door? Why are you so obsessed with sticking something in me back there? Do you wish it was you? Are you secretly gay? It's June. It's Pride Month. Now is the time to come out. I'm also going to touch on this topic. What else is celebrated this month? My birthday! Everyone write it in your calendars, June 16th. Yes, it's Pride Month. Yes, it's Men's Mental Health Month, but it is also Ruby's birthday. I'm a Gemini. Shock. And for all those people going, oh, she's one of those astrology. Yeah. Yes, I am. During lockdown, did I have my crystals and my tarot cards? Yes, I did. Do I still believe in that? Meh. But I think when guys make fun of astrology and stuff, I'm not making fun of you for your Marvel collection, your made-up superheroes. So yeah, I am going to believe in star signs. I'm not like one of those people like, oh my god, you're a Taurus, I can't be with you. But when you get to know someone and you understand star signs, a lot of the time they have a lot of similarities, and to me, I think that's just so fascinating. I don't necessarily believe it, it's just fascinating. But yeah, so when a guy's obsessed with it, if you've asked me more than 3 times and I've said, first of all, why are you asking me, not my boyfriend? Like, I will snap a guy, I'll hold my hands up, I'm a mass snapper. There's only a handful of people I snap individually and they'll know who they are. But I'm a mass snapper. And then guys open it and they're like, oh, I want to do anal. What happened to hello? How are you? Oh, you're beautiful, like, can we talk? Straight into it. If you're that desperate, because all it shows me is you're that desperate. Like, if you have to beg, and I mean they beg. 1, you get no play. 2, why are you that obsessed with it? Is it because you wish it was you? If you're that desperate, get a gay man, put a wig on him. Everyone's getting the pleasure they want. Don't beg me, I'm blocking you straight away. If you've asked me more than 3 times, blocked. So annoying. Stop it. Okay. This is another one, like, just tailored towards me. If you don't want to be exclusive with me in the talking stage, and there's going to be people like, blah, 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 you're not tied down. No, I don't care. Why would you want to be with someone else when you have me? You have Brit Barbie, and you don't want to be exclusive with me? Make it make sense. Because why am I giving you 100% of my effort if you're only giving me 20 because you're giving 5 other girls 20% of you? Red flag, why can't you commit to one girl? Can you not spend 1 month committing to one girl? Because if you can't commit to me at talking stage, you're going to commit to me for the rest of your life? Like, let that sink in. You don't want to be tied down to one girl? So why are you getting in a relationship? Everyone knows this about me. All the guys. If you want to be with me, it is only me. Why would you want someone else? And if you do, you're not meant for me. Don't waste my time. Another one. And this one is, I'm an idiot. Like, I'm going to tell you a little story time. I am an idiot. I am naive. So this one is when they won't hang out with you in public. I remember I was seeing this guy and I was like, oh, can we go on a drive? Because I like going on drives. Obviously, passenger princess, I don't have my license yet. I'm going to get my license. Like, I'm so close to getting my license. But, yeah, and he went to me, oh, no, we can't go on a drive because my mom's really well known in public and, like, I can't be seen with a girl. I was like, oh, okay, makes sense. I'm an idiot. Idiot. Because you want to date me, but you won't be seen in public with me, so you're hiding me. Why are you hiding me? It's not because your mom's well known, because she isn't. It's because you have other girls on the streets. Because I'm not a girl on the streets. I'm a girl cooking, I'm a housewife, looking after you. You've got other girls out there, that's why you don't want to go in public with me. If a guy will not be seen in public with you, leave. Why is he that embarrassed to be seen with you in public? I remember I had another ex, he was the exact same, would not be seen with me in social settings. Because he had girls on the side. Wake up, ladies. If they will not show you off, it's because there's other people with him. He wants other options. He doesn't want people to know that he's taken or seeing someone, because that means girls won't go for him anymore. So yeah, huge flag. If you won't hang out in public with me, also if you won't hold my hand in public. I remember I was holding my ex's hand in public and he dropped it. I was in the biggest mood. Because one, it makes me feel like you don't want to be seen with me, you're ashamed to be seen with me. But what's so bad with holding my hand and showing people in a relationship? Shock, he had other people on his side. He was seeing other girls. You know the story. Anyway, next one. And this is mostly because of a Yik Yak comment. I was getting blasted on Yik Yak. It was this guy. I know who he was. I hadn't even dated him. I hadn't even spoken to him, but he liked me. And he was like, oh, that Brit Barbie, has been with 2 of my friends, blah, 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 blah. Okay? And he was like, she's a whore, da-da. No, I'm not. One, I'll hold my hands up. I'm a homie hopper. I am. Not my fault, your friend. You leave me, and you expect me to have loyalty to you. You left me. That was your first mistake. And you expect me to have loyalty to you, but shock, your best friend doesn't even have loyalty to you and he treats me better, and you think I'm going to be like, oh no, you're so-and-so. No! I want to be treated better. If someone's going to treat me better, I'm going to give them the time of day. And then, on the comments, someone was like, don't be with a baddie if you can't handle a baddie. Don't be with a baddie if you can't handle a baddie. You know what you're getting into dating me. You know what I'm like because that's what attracted to you. And you want to try change that now we're together? You can't change your baddie. And this is also another thing. The amount of guys, situationships I've been in, and the guys ended it because he's been like, Ruby, I just can't deal with all the male attention you get. It hurts my ego. You knew what you were getting into. But shock, my eyes are only on you, so why does it matter? Man up. Just tell me you can't be man enough to be with me. Don't be with a baddie if you can't handle a baddie. Enough said. Oh my god, this one. When they don't like your Instagram pictures. First of all, I'm going to say, people on Instagram these days are so stingy with likes. If you're on my feed, I'm going to like it and I'll probably comment. But people are so stingy with likes these days. And not only that, me and my friends will talk about this. Whenever either one of us posts, we lose 5 followers. Every single time, without doubt. And I know when I've posted a good photo because it doesn't get many likes. But when I post a Met photo, it gets a lot of likes. Because I don't understand why it's either guys not wanting to show they like a photo or something, which I can understand if you have a relationship. But you probably wouldn't be following me if you were in a relationship. But girls not liking other girls' posts because they're either jealous or, bro. Come on. Stop being stingy with likes. But back to the guy. If I'm dating you, I've shown you the photo I'm going to post on Instagram. I've been like, oh, babe, I'm going to post this. I'm showing you first, for a proof. I'm going to post it anyway. But, to make them feel special. And they're like, oh, yeah, you look so hot in that. That's so good. And I post it. And you don't even like it. But you're cuddled up in bed with me. But you're scared to be seen in the likes. Because there is nothing hotter than a guy who shows off his girl. Because not only should you be liking it, you should be commenting on it and reposting it to your story. Show me off. If a guy shows me off and is dedicated to me, blocked every single guy on my phone, downloaded Life 360, and I'm inside. I'm not out. I'm not going to parties. Guys, can we wake? It's really not that hard. I don't want people to think, oh my god, she's attacking men. No. I'm trying to help you guys. Let's start using our brains. You're with a girl, like her post, repost it every now and then, leave a little heart comment. It is not hard. Once again, why are you scared to be seen liking my stuff but you're in bed with me? Anyway, this is also, this one here is, I don't know if every girl experiences this, but this is just mine because I'm quite a feminine girl. When they secretly hate on my femininity, I don't know what the word is. Femininity, feminine. You know when they hate on that? Like, it's little digs like, oh, you're wearing pink, or oh, that's a lot of pink. But they don't do it in a nice way, because if they didn't care, they wouldn't say anything. They do it to do little digs because they're like hating on the femininity and like scared of the masculinity in them. But like when they're like, oh, like you wear a lot of dresses all the time, or why aren't you wearing a hoodie and jean? Because I'm feminine. This is how I like to dress. Don't complain about it. Oh, you always wear pink. Guess what? It's probably my favourite colour. I'm a girly girl. What are you expecting? You want me to wear like joggers and a jumper every single day? No, I'm going to dress girly. Stop hating on the girly girls. Because two can play that game, because I can start hating on your masculinity. Because why is on every single Instagram post, it's never a solo photo of you. It's always you hugging your guys. Like arms around each. Are you gay? You want to hate on my femininity, but you're not showing your masculinity? Anywho, this one. This is number 1 on my list. So, number 1 on my list is when a guy is only Christian when it suits him. I experienced this a lot in one of my relationships because I'm Christian. I'm getting really close to God. That's how I want my life to be. And one thing about Christianity, everyone has a different relationship with God. My relationship to God is not going to be the same as yours. You might have different beliefs, everything. Some people think sex before marriage is a sin. Some people don't. Some people think certain things, everyone has a different relationship with God. There is no perfect or ideal thing because it depends on the person. It depends why you want to be close to God, how he came in your life, what you're seeking from him, everything like that. And I've gotten a huge fight with someone who I thought was really close to me. And it was a guy, and he went to me, you can't be Christian because... I was going to say something that was going to get me in trouble. Obviously, I don't drink. I'm underage. I'm not drinking. But he was like, oh, you can't be a Christian because so-and-so and you do this. And he went, you can't be a Christian because you wear short dresses and party every weekend. I'm sorry, what? I can't be a Christian because I go to parties? No, chances are you're probably just a loser and don't get invited to any. Secondly, I had a huge, because I always wear a cross necklace. Like, my cross necklace broke, it's getting fixed, that's why I don't have it on. But I always have a cross necklace on. And he was like, oh, you can't wear that. And I was like, you know what? My relationship to God is different to yours. My relationship with God is, I'm going to be brutally honest, I really don't think God cares that I'm at a party on the weekend. I'm sorry, that's not my relationship with God. I really don't think he cares. I am having fun on a Saturday night at a frat party. That does not make me any less Christian than you. Because, shock, Christians shouldn't judge others. Christians should forgive. But you're judging me because of what I do. You're not God. We all sin. Every single day we sin, but it's what you choose to sin in. And to me, I really don't think God cares I'm in a tiny dress, because as a Christian, I want to be the nicest, best person to other people. God cares more about how I treat other people than what I'm doing on a Saturday night having fun with my friends. And I will stand on that rock. So, when I've been in a relationship, obviously I'm looking for a Christian. I've turned guys away because I remember there was this guy who really wanted to date me. And he was like, well, what are you looking for in a guy? And I listed what I'm looking for. He went, I'm everything but a Christian. And I went, I'm sorry, it's not going to work. Because I want a relationship with God in the middle. I want a relationship when times get tough, instead of turning away and ending things, you go to God for help. You go to God to strengthen us. Because I want my man to have the morals of a Christian man. I want to raise my kids up in a Christian household. I want to go to church as a family. So yes, Christianity is a big thing to me. So I was in a relationship, and I was in a relationship because this guy was a good Christian. And this isn't me hating on him. This isn't, this has happened multiple times. This isn't aimed at a specific person. However, he was only Christian when it suited him. By that I mean, he would cry to me like, oh my God, I love God so much. Da, 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 da. But you're going out and sinning every single day, the same sins. You're going out and cheating. You're lying. You're abusing drugs. But you want to be a good Christian man, and you tell me that every single day, but you're doing the same things over and over and over again. But it's okay because you want to be a good Christian, so that undoes all the sins. God forgives. God forgives everyone. God is never mad. So I've started forgiving people because if God can forgive me, I can forgive other people. But when you're using I know I sinned, I know I cheated on you every single day of the... This isn't true, I'm just, using it as an example. I cheated on you every single day, but I'm going to get closer to God, I promise. That doesn't make up for what you did. You can't be Christian, and if you're a Christian man, you wake up and you choose to be a good Christian every single day. And they weren't doing that. And they were using I'm going to try now. But you're not changing. No, don't use Christianity or whatever as an excuse. And there was another thing I was going to touch on that topic. Oh yeah, bro. I've had a guy break up with... I don't even want to say this. I've had a guy break up with me because he wants to get closer to God. But you wanted to get closer to God our whole relationship. You just didn't like when I called you out on it. Because you weren't being a good Christian to me, and I called you out multiple times, and then we've ended, and you're like, I have to leave you to get closer to God. But you've told me time and time again you were going to change and get closer to God. Ladies, if they wanted to change, they would. If they wanted to, they would. I've ended things with guys because one thing about me is don't cancel on me. If we've made plans and you cancel last minute, it is so rude and disrespectful, I won't speak to you again. Will not do it. One thing I will not tolerate in a relationship is disrespect. Because if you don't respect me now, you think you're going to respect me when we're married and have kids? You're going to be a good example to my daughter? No, will not do it. So he left me I want to get closer to God, and I pray every night about him. I pray every night he genuinely meant it. But the problem is I can't believe him because he told me that 50 times. 50 times you've told me that and there was no change. So yeah, that's a big thing for me. Another one. Acts differently around the boys. And I'm not talking about, when you're alone with the boys, because boys are boys and girls are girls. We act differently. I'm on about when you bring me in front of your friends, you then start becoming disrespectful, making disgusting I have a big sense of humour. I can take a lot of jokes. I'm not, I'm not a snowflake and that people use that, I'm not like that. But you know what I mean. When you change around your friends, because I'm a firm believer in who you surround yourself is who you are. You are who you surround yourself with. I say that all the time. So if I'm looking at your friends and they're drunk and slurring and they're throwing stuff on the floor and littering and making disgusting comments about I want to F her. And you're antagonizing it, egging it on, agreeing with it in front of me. But, like, behind closed doors, you're like, oh, baby, cuddle me. I'm not asking you to be like that in front of the men, but have respect. Don't change around them. It's gross. Like, it is, I look at a guy, and I've experienced this once. He was driving me and my friend home. It was me and my friend in the back, and he was completely fine with us. And then his friend got in the front. Straight away, he started acting like an idiot, swerving the car, being... Are we being serious? Like, you need to impress the guys that much? You're gonna change how you treat your girlfriend and her best friend? No! It's so gross. Huge red flag. Next. And this might be controversial. You can't be friends with an ex. I won't get to know a guy if he is friends with an ex. Hear me out. People can go, oh, guys and girls can be friends. I'm not on about that. I've already touched on that on a different podcast. Once you have been with someone physically and emotionally, that will never go away. Those memories will never go away. Because I have ended relationships on good terms with my exes. Shock, they always come back. Because those feelings are there, it was left on good terms, which leaves the door open for you guys to rekindle later on in life. If they still message their ex, weird. No, I won't tolerate it. Why are you messaging your ex? I don't care that you're best friends and, oh, you supported each other when you needed it. I'm your girlfriend. I am there to support you. Don't go to your ex. If you end on good terms, chances are they're going to come back. We all know, ladies, they always come back. I know it when I've ended things on good terms with an ex. I've gone back to them, they've gone back to me. Because once you... There's a thin line between friendship and relationship. When you cross that border, there is no going back. Because how can you give yourself to someone, have those feelings, and then just say it ends and you're never going to have them again, but you're constantly in each other's lives? No, it doesn't work. Red flag, don't be friends with your exes. This is a huge one for me, and this is actually PTSD, and this one angers me. I don't know if this is an original experience, I don't know, but when a guy compares me to his future husband, by that, I'm going to be speaking about my ex right now. And this is what I mean. I'm trying to think of when he would say it. Say we're sat, obviously I said I like to go in car drives. Say we're sat in the car and we're singing along and I'm like goofing around. And he goes, I don't know if men are just that stupid they don't understand compliments. But he would go to me like, oh, I hope my future wife does that. So that insinuates it's not going to be me. Why are you in a relationship with me if marriage isn't on the card? I don't get into a relationship just to be in one. I'm not someone, I don't need that validation. I'm barely in a relationship. Like, no, I've been in like one proper relationship. I don't need someone around me. It scares me when people jump relationship to relationship because what are you seeking? Are you not secure enough on your own? So when he goes to me like, or I would say like, oh, I want this in my future house. And he goes, yeah, I want my future wife to want that as well. I'm sorry, what? So I'm not your future wife, so why are we together? Because wake up! Wake up! I am your missing rib. Wake up. So why would a guy say, oh, I want my future wife to be, like, he would say to me, oh, I want my future wife to look like you. So you want your future wife to act like me, look like me, have the same beliefs as me, do everything I do, but I'm not the future wife? Am I stupid? No. Wake up. Wake up. Another one. I've got like two more. I've got a list, but I'm picking the good ones. Another one. when he uses wake-up calls to change. By this, what I mean is, when something bad goes in their life and they're like, oh my god, that's a wake-up call, I need to change. But next week they have another wake-up call and they go, well, last week wasn't like a wake-up call, it was like an introduction. But like, this is the wake-up call. Shock, they do something else bad. Next week, oh my god, that was the wake-up call to change. You've said that the past 2 weeks, so how many wake-up calls do you need? Are you snoozing your alarm? One wake-up call is enough. And this, we're gonna end on this one. This is a huge red flag with me because I get this every day. When a guy makes a sexual comment as a compliment. Guys, wake up. Stop thinking with your wieners. All guys do is think with them. All they do is think with them. You think a guy's being nice to you because he wants to be nice? Honey, he wants you in bed. You think a guy's complimenting your... No, he wants to take it off you. I don't trust men. After my last few relationships, bro, I don't trust men. And you can come up, oh, no, I'm sorry, I don't trust them. Prove to me why I should trust you. I'm not giving you my trust straight off the bat. No. So, when you compliment me, or the only time we have a conversation, it's, oh, like, that dress hugs your figures and shows all your curves. I can't wait to feel them. That's not a compliment. I had a good Christian man say to me the other week, oh, I would never cheat on you because you have the perfect tits. You think that's going to win me over? First of all, you shouldn't even be cheating on me. Second of all, you're a Christian man and you've not even said I look pretty. You've gone straight for my tits. Thirdly, you've not even seen me naked. You've not seen my tits. You don't even know what they look like. Stop imagining. Like, guys, wake up. Go, oh my goodness, I love the way you styled your hair today. Oh, that's a really beautiful dress. Oh, I really like your makeup. Not, rah, your tits are perfect, let me F them. Oh, you've got the biggest bum, it's so hot. That's not a compliment. Once again, that is guys thinking with the wiener, wanting to get you in bed. Can we wake up as women and start, setting boundaries? Maybe this is a self-talk because recently I've been standing on business. I used to not stand on business and I'd be like, oh, well, he has one red flag, but he has 10 green. No. One red flag is enough. The way I think of red flags now is, and I'm talking about proper football. I'm not speaking about American football. I'm speaking proper football, soccer. You know, if a striker is offside, but they still score a goal, that goal doesn't count because they were offside. So those green flags do not count because he has red flags. Let's not be stupid, women, because we are picking... When you date someone, you've got to think, this is going to be your future husband. Are there qualities in them you want as a future husband? Are they going to raise your daughter with respect and teach her how a man should treat a woman? The amount of times my dad and mom have gone to me, well, your mother or your father would never do that to me. And I'm like, yeah, but that's just happened to me. They're like, well, they're not the one. Because your future husband would not sexualize you as compliments. He would not use physical touch as an excuse to get you in bed. No, he would respect your boundaries, respect you as a person, and earn that right. To be with me is a right. To be with you is a right. To touch me is a right. You have to earn that right. It's not given out. Just because we're in a relationship doesn't mean the boundaries have gone. Anyway, I'm glad that rant is over. So, to everyone watching, I nearly said something. You know, one thing I've already said, no one knows who I'm speaking to, no one knows if I'm in a relationship, because I don't like my private life like that getting out. This isn't me saying I'm speaking to anyone, and this is also me not saying I'm not. But if you're a guy watching this, don't take offense. You know, if I am speaking to you, don't think I'm attacking you or I'm speaking about exes. I'm just speaking about red flags and boundaries. And if someone gets mad at your boundaries, no, you don't need them in your life. Because, I'm going to say one tip, and this is for the girls. You know when you turn down a guy and they go, I never wanted to be with you anyway, you're fat, you're ugly. When you reject someone, especially men, it shows you their true colours. You know, once you've broken up with someone and the way they've treated you after, that is the person you were with. When they are at their lowest or they hate you, that is the person you were dating. It doesn't matter about all the good things. So, if I'm unsure on a guy, and I can already tell the guys are going to, complain about this. If I'm unsure about a guy, I will reject him. Because, and this isn't they ask me out, they ask me to be their girlfriend, I'm saying no. I reject a guy to see how they treat me after the rejection. If you're kicking off, I never wanted you, and I don't want you. But if you're a respectful guy and go, okay, I understand. Because by rejection, I mean, say a guy goes to me, oh, you're really beautiful, blah, blah, I want to take you out on a date. Say we've been talking and he goes like that. And I'm unsure on, this isn't if I like the guy, this is if I'm unsure. You know when sometimes you just don't know? I'll sometimes be like, oh, no, I don't want that right now, or I'm not ready. And the way they react tells me everything I need to know. If they're understanding and go, oh, I understand, yeah, we can take more time, I don't mind waiting, I'll go on a date with you then, and then you have just proven to me you are a good man. If they've kicked off, get away. Get away. I'm not dealing with your anger. I'm not dealing with your... I didn't swear. I'm not dealing with your anger issues. I'm not dealing with you kicking off. I'm not dealing with you... Because the way they treat us, we've got to understand this isn't just us. We bring them into our circle, that we are bringing them around our friends, our family. You don't want to be ashamed to have to hide someone's way they treat you. Or the amount of times I've had to lie to parents and be like, oh no, yeah, they're treating me really good, but we've just gotten in a fight over something stupid. No. We cannot make excuses for men. We can't read in between the lines for men. I used to be all the time oh, I remember one time, and this genuinely broke me. Because I'm very I love who I am. I will say it, and that's not in an egotistical way. I love who I am. Obviously, I need growth and stuff like that, but I love who I am. And I remember I went to him once. I went, am I pretty? I'm not talking about body, because I'm always sexualized for my body. I was like, do I have a pretty face? Bro. He went to me, he went, he was high off his head. Should have been my first sign. He went, I'm going to be honest, you're not the prettiest, but my mom said, never go for the best lamb because all the wolves want it. And in my head I was like, oh, he doesn't mean that in a nasty way, he thinks I'm beautiful, he's just saying I was making up excuses for what he just said to me. No. What a man says to you, don't make excuses. If they're dumb enough to not say it correctly or say something like that, leave. My girl Liz, we all know what happened with that. A man used her. So Landon, you're not welcome on this channel. Get off this channel. Anyway, so then obviously I went back to my ex, shock, and I brought up that comment and he went, oh, I didn't mean it like that. All I was saying was you have because I have a baby face, I know I have a baby face. He was like, I was just saying you weren't Bella Hadid, I wasn't saying you were ugly, that's not all I was saying, but that's how it came across, and I don't want to deal with that anymore. So let's genuinely think as women, let's have more respect for ourselves than the men, because the men don't clearly have respect for us. So yeah, that is all I'm going to talk about today. I've really tried to make this a short podcast, but it's an hour long, I'm sorry. Next week we're going to be talking about frats. So make sure you tune in for that. And I just want to say, if you're still watching, thank you so much for supporting. It genuinely means the world to me. I love the comments, I love the messages, everything. So, as always, stay pink, stay petty. I'll see you next week.